Hey guys, welcome to episode number 90 of OG Toys. I'm OG. Today we're going to continue our look at our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the classic collection 6-inch figures. Today we got Michaelangelo up. Michelangelo's pretty much the comic relief, the cowabunga phrase, shooting character from the Ninja Turtles cartoon comic book series. He always had the darker skin tone, so I'm glad they kept that in the classic figures from the 80s, and they kept that now too. He does have the darkest skin, and plus with that orange bandana and knee pads, he just really looks striking. One of the cool things about this guy is, of course, his nunchucks, and as you can see, his nunchucks have real metal chains in between them. That is amazing. Back in the old days, we pretty much had a piece of plastic, and it's a single piece of plastic, single color, and that was it. And they kind of look like crap. These are superior nunchucks. They look fantastic. Now let's take a closer look at Michelangelo. Let's move these other two guys out of the way. So Michelangelo. Now, Michelangelo wasn't always my favorite. He's always joking around, laughing, pizza, cowabunga, whatever. Yeah, he's okay back then, I guess, and even today, he's not too bad, but definitely the comic relief, which was cool, I guess. But this figure, wow, it really caught my attention, and they did a phenomenal job on him. What's surprising is that they don't have a smile on this guy or any teeth, or, he's always laughing and comical, his tongue sticking out, but they went totally serious with this guy, and he actually looks really cool. He's got a very cool head sculpt. And of course, he does include his turtle base here. It has the turtle logo. It's got a sewer hole man cover, and it's got his name on there with a couple pegs to keep the figure, on the base. But let's take a closer look at these nunchucks. Now, the nunchucks are absolutely phenomenal. They look great. Let's keep them right there. You can see here he's got the orange wraps, silver tips here at the top and the bottom, and he's got a chain. Very cool. I'm glad they incorporated that. I would have been disappointed, I think, if they didn't, considering the price tag on these figures. Definitely would have expected that, and they came through in spades. Good job, guys. Playmates, Spin Masters. Now the figure itself, super articulated. Great clean paint applications all the way around. There's no smudges. That's what I found about all the figures. All of them have perfect applications of paint. The only one that didn't, and that's the guy that's missing from my collection, that's Donatello. He was just an absolute mess. His face, man, the bandana had smudges all over it. The eyes, one was looking up, one was looking down. It just looked terrible. The other one I saw, he was cross-eyed. It was like, oh my god. So unfortunately, I'm going to hold off and wait until I find a better-looking Donatello, because there's no way I'm paying $22 for a kind of odd-looking Ninja Turtle like that. But this guy here is really impressive. Again, articulation-wise, 34 points of articulation. You got the ball-jointed head. You got the ball joint in the shoulder here, bicep cut, double-jointed elbows, hand articulation, wrist articulation. Love how these digits are articulated. That's cool. And ball joint in the chest, segmented from the turtle shell, so he gives him a really good range of movement. Ball joint in the legs. He has a cut in the thigh as well. He has double jointed knees, ankle articulation, and toe articulation. And you can get these guys into some crazy poses. Just a fun figure and absolutely awesome. What's really cool too, you can put the nunchucks, just like you could with the classic figure from the old days. You can put his nunchucks into his belt. And with that metal chain, I think it just looks awesome. It looks really cool. And he has got the metal chains on there. Like, that is very appreciated. Now the Michelangelo figure, of course, has the M on his belt loop. Now these things do not come off. I mean, it's just one solid piece, and it's attached to to the figure's waist as like the other figures. So if you're trying to take that off like you could in the old days, I don't suggest it, because you could break it, and then you're kind of SOL. So don't do that, but just enjoy the figure. And these guys are available at Toys R Us. Haven't seen them at Walmart yet. I have seen the regular TMNT, the new guys there, and they've been selling out real quick. And the only thing they have there is April O'Neil. I haven't seen a freaking turtle yet, so hopefully we'll see one soon. But these figures are absolutely phenomenal. I cannot stress how good they are. And if you have any inclination of trying to get, maybe a turtle here or there, you want to get one, you're going to eventually get all four because these guys are just so well done. Now the hands here. Now the hands, as you can see, you got articulated thumb, you got articulated fingers here. Now, getting them to hold their weapons isn't a problem whatsoever. He has a real good grip on the nunchuck, and it's not going to come out. It's solid, so that's cool. I'm glad that the articulation on all these guys is really tight, but not too tight, so you're thinking, oh my god, if I move this figure, it's going to break. He does have some really great articulation, like I said. He stands well, holds his weapons. It's freaking an awesome Ninja Turtle figure. The best version of the classic guys I've ever seen, hands down. The movie characters I remember as a kid were phenomenal. They had that rubber texture. These guys, I think, are without a doubt the best Ninja Turtle figures ever produced. And it's been exciting to see what happens next, if they're going to produce maybe a Shredder, a Splinter, Casey Jones, a Foot Soldier, or maybe some of the more bizarre classic characters as well, like Murdude, or Chrome Dome, or Rocksteady Bebop too. So hopefully they do continue this separate line of the classic collection and gives us, just some more characters. But I just want to show you again some of the 80 characters that I think everybody will recognize, of course. We had He-Man, King Grayskull, of course. Let's see if I can put them right here. Just to see how they look. Like, it's crazy to see action figures from separate series that actually look pretty good together. We'll put Leonardo in the back, or not Leonardo, Lionel. We can put him in the back. Now, Thundercats, they had the relaunch as well. Didn't really do as well as I guess, Bandai had hoped. And they did produce some cool looking figures, but unfortunately, just not catching on with the fan base. But the animated series, was really well done, I thought. It's too bad, but I would love to see more of the classic figures come out from them. King Grayskull, don't have a He-Man, eventually, maybe one day, but I'm just happy to have King Grayskull at least, and you can see what he looks like with the Ninja Turtles and Lion-O. It's pretty cool to have some of your favorite 80 characters all together. So there you go, guys. So we're still going to hunt down a Donatello, and if I do find any of the new TMNT guys, especially the Turtles, I'll definitely review them and put them up for you guys. So thanks very much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And thanks very much. Take care, guys.